Hey, so a couple of new things I want to show today. One is card I had to have. Um, I'm sure you guys will tell me that, maybe it's not the real thing, but I'm pretty sure it is. I paid, it was $4, so I think that I really just got the real deal for a steal. And then we see the 50th anniversary. This is a card that I recently came around on deciding is one of my favorite looking cards of all time. There's a little bit of a glare. So Dylan from Double D Sports Cards was recently wearing a shirt of this in his video. And it's funny that I think it took that shirt to make me realize that this card is amazing. It's funny that I've seen it a million times, but I just saw it in that light. And I love this card. And I know I can't afford it, but I wanted to get it. And this is actually better quality. It's better quality than I could have gotten it, and for cheap. So, maybe getting the real thing is overrated. And I couldn't do that if it was the real thing. So now getting to real cards here. This is actually a pretty sweet card. It's pretty sweet. And it had, so the back is not that great. But one thing the back had is it had so I think this was stuck to some other paper product, and it actually had paper running to the sides of it. So when I bought it, when I came, it actually had paper sticking out visual from the front. So I felt like there's nothing wrong with me. If it's excess paper that doesn't even part of the card, I peeled it off. And I peeled quite a bit of it off, and it looks a lot better than when I bought it. Just from me peeling off the paper that's stuck to it is, like I said, it's not actually part of the card. So I think maybe there's still some improvement to be made here. But not in great shape, so it was a pretty good deal. Another card that I've always liked is this one. I think this is pretty sweet looking. And then got this card. This is an exhibits card. This came without a top loader, which I felt like is the wrong way to go. I bought it on eBay. It was, not expensive, and it was free shipping. So maybe I should have expected that. But I didn't have a top loader for this, so I just had to order one, and it hasn't come in yet. Yeah, so I get a card without a top loader, and I feel like something's wrong with the order. That's just my feeling. I wonder what you guys think about that. And then here is a big one that I've been looking into for a while, and I finally have a couple examples of it. This is, you know what? I'm going to take the tape off. This is Jesse Owens. So while I take the tape off, let me tell you a little bit about Jesse Owens. He went to Ohio State. In 1935, he broke 4 world records, I think in the matter of an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. And then his most, not notorious, his most well-known moment is being in the 1936 Olympics. And this is because of he won 4 gold medals, breaking a long jump record that stood for like 25 years. And he did this all in an Olympics where it was essentially hosted in Berlin by Adolf Hitler's Nazi regime. And part of the desired outcome of the games was to exhibit that the Aryan race was superior. And I think Jesse Owens, in glorious fashion, embarrassed that agenda, and had an historic, epic performance. And I think this is this is an original Olympic card from that era. It's actually German. It is stellar condition as far as I can tell. Everything about it, and it's a 3.5. I don't understand what makes a card like this a 3.5. I have trouble finding a fault of it other than centering, which is not even a big problem. And I have this as well. I won't take the cover off of this one because that was a little bit of a little more drama than I had expected. So you'll have to deal with a little more glare on this. But these two images, I think there's a bunch. I think these two are the most iconic, and both of them are like in super shape. Again, here I do want to translate this. I don't have it translated. I really want to know. I think I can take a picture of it with my iPhone, and it has like the character recognition, and I think I can put it through like, you know, Google Translate. Anyway, these are a couple of cards that I think these are maybe the first non-baseball cards that I've shown on my channel. I do love the Olympics. I love, you know, I do love these kind of, you know, civil rights kind of historical moments. And I also have a strong dislike for Hitler, which, you know, call me strange on that one.
All right, so you guys let me know what you want to pay for this. I'm willing to sell it for the right price. And thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated.